What's up everybody, Zibby12 here, welcome back to another episode of Storm 4 Beginner to Master Tutorials. Pretty much a series where I teach you guys everything I know about a single character in this game, and I try to get you better with that single character. And today's character we actually have is Kid Neji Hyuga. Now you guys have been asking for this character for a while, and just now he has been at the top votes. The votes are tied up and he's next on the list to do. So, Kid Neji, he is a very pressure character. I'm gonna be making a lot of comparisons to the Shippuden version of Neji in this one because they're very similar, but Kid Neji has some stuff that is different from Shippuden Neji that could debatably make him better depending on which sort of playstyle do you want to do. So he's very in your face, he's very in your face and doesn't let go of pretty much the attack button. You're gonna be mashing a while. And he doesn't get a lot of damage off, but he just has pressure. And honestly, that's what Neji's supposed to have, just intense pressure. But so, if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like down below. Make sure to tell me who else we want to do for the very next episode. But without further ado, let's get started.
Where did you?
Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I noticed when I was practicing with Neji is that he has a lack of range. It's very bad. It's like Conan bad. Like you will see once you start to play with Neji, but his range is atrocious. And you know how most characters, whenever you kind of hit in the air, the characters kind of have momentum when they move forward. Kind of like the Raikage, he kind of just moves forward whenever he punches. Most characters kind of have that. Neji doesn't have that. He barely moves forward at all. Like he has no forward momentum whatsoever. But I think someone like Lee kind of just moves forward. Not really by that much, but he does move forward. Neji doesn't move forward at all. So that means that you're just going to have to get very, very close to them. And that's going to be kind of hard in this game, especially if you're first against a new player who is very good at the game, very good at dodging, very good at pretty much like evading, getting close to Neji, because everyone knows that Neji hurts. So like you don't want to get him on you. So that means you're going to have to be very skilled with Kid Neji because the kid characters are supposed to have less damage than pretty much everyone in the game, really. But if you use them correctly, you can get a lot of damage off. It just depends on how you use them. Alright, so now we're going to go on to his combos now. So let's go on to the showcase some of the combos first. Here is the neutral combo. Very fast, very fast. Here's the down combo. And here is the up combo, along with the aerial combo. Alright, so let's break down some of these combos. So, as I said before, the kid characters are supposed to have less damage, and that is true. They're supposed to have less damage than a normal character, like any other adult character. But to compensate for that, they have a lot more items. So you see, like Neji, he has 3 paper kunais and 2 bombs. So that's kind of their big advantage when it comes to picking a kid character. If you mostly want to start out with the kid character because most likely they're gonna have a lot more items, especially Tenten. Like I think she has probably the most items in the game. She has 3 paper bombs, 3 tags, and something I don't even know. But these characters are supposed to have a lot of items, so you want to kind of utilize that when you're ever using a kid character. Anyways, let's go into some of these combos now. So the neutral combo is definitely the fastest. This is a fast combo. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just extremely fast. Like it's super good. They barely have time to react to this. So whenever you're doing a combo, it is kind of hard to jump cancel out of because Neji's kind of moving really rapidly. So you kind of want to take it in strides. Especially whenever you're trying to bait out a person's sub. So let's say you get them into a combo, you mostly want to just do very little hits so you can jump cancel out of, because you don't want to keep mashing the button too much to the point where Neji can't jump out of, because it's kind of hard to kind of jump out of a combo because he's kind of just in the combo. So you want to just play like 1, 2, 3, 4 and then jump out of to just bait out a sub. Let's go into the down combo. So the down combo is actually strongest. It's the strongest combo that he has in his kits. So you must want to be using this for pretty much punishing a lot But they have 1 or 2 subs, their subs regenerating, you can end it off with a bang, just like that. Just gonna move into the up combo. The up combo is really not that useful. It's the least amount of damage, it's the slowest, and it goes up into the air, which the opponent can just rebound out of, so that kind of means that it's useless. But there is one use that the up combo does have. At the end of the up combo, Neji kind of puts his knee up and lifts the opponent up. At that point, it is very good for our garbage build. There you go. So right when they land, they have like a little bit of lag whenever they fall down. You can use that to your advantage and use that as a garbage pill. Perfect for getting some crap off. Now, this is very good because at least I wouldn't see this coming. This is something I wouldn't really see coming, especially when you're in the midst of a combo and most Neji's pretty much just, you know, ended off with a neutral combo or down combo, you know. And because the neutral combo is actually so fast, this is one of the fastest neutral combos I've ever seen in this game. So because it's so fast, you can actually get a guard break pill off and just do the neutral combo, and you can actually do it before the stun's off. Like it's that quick if you do it quick enough. Yeah, that was just about the time where Naruto got out of the stun. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. Yeah, that's really good. But that's really it for Neji. He doesn't really have too much to work with his combos because the kid characters are not supposed to have like a complicated moveset. They're supposed to be like a good beginner characters for you to use. So now we're gonna go into the air combo. So his air combo I think is pretty bad, just because it is very long, and you don't want long air combos because look at that damage. Air combos in this game do the same amount of damage for every character. So a character that takes this long to do an air combo is really not that good. It doesn't provide you anything for your team, so therefore it's kind of bad a little bit. But there is one advantage about this air combo. So Neji's supposed to be a pressure character. So one thing about a pressure character is that you usually want to keep mashing on the guard and try your best to keep attacking the guard. That's kind of your whole goal, and kind of just keep attacking. So with Neji, he has one of those air combos that make him fall down to the ground faster. At least the first hit does. See right here, it makes you fall down to the ground a lot faster. So you can use it to your advantage whenever you're trying to bust down the guard. So one thing you do just a combo, then do an air combo really quick, and then you can kind of just instantly just bust that guard down. Now I recommend this combo. So it is the up combo right before the last hit, and then you can jump out of it and then do an air combo and then keep mashing the guard. I have no idea why the computer is doing this, fidgeting with the guard, but who knows? Did I get that wrong? There we go. So that makes it instant. If you do the up combo right before the last hit, while they're blocking, it makes it almost seems like there's no way out. Like look at that. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. So this is what I mean by Neji's a pressure character. Like you wanna always do this. It just I messed it. Okay, I can only do it once. Like it's hard to do because you have to preemptively do it. You have to preemptively jump, and that takes like precise timing. But with enough practice, you will get the hang of it, and then you get your flow for it. Because this is very important for Neji, especially this Neji, because the other Neji doesn't have this. He doesn't have an air combo, which lowers him to the ground, which makes you reset your combo on a character. So this is very important to master. So next we're going to his tilt and his grab. So his tilt is basically where he just does a combo, and that's really it. He just does a combo on the character, and it pops him down to the ground. This is trash. Don't use this. So the thing about tilts is that they're not supposed to do a lot of damage. They're supposed to give some edge to yourself or to your team. That's kind of their whole goal. So if it's a trap tilt, then you basically want to put a trap down to switch out. If it's a tilt that goes in, then you can go in with it. If it's a defense tilt, then you can protect yourselves with it. This is none of the three. This is a combo tilt that doesn't do a lot of damage. doesn't go forward and just is bad. So I recommend never using this tilt. It's actually garbage. Yeah, there's no advantage with this tilt. I mean, you can do this, but you might as well just dash in. Like, it's really just bad. So next we're gonna go on to the grab. So the grab is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It has very, very short range. Like, I tried grabbing people in online, and it was pretty bad. Like, it's pretty bad. But there is something good about it. So with the grab, the whole point of the grab is to pretty much catch the opponent off guard, so you can get some damage off. So a good way to do this is whenever they're blocking, you literally just do a couple of hits, then do the grab. Probably just 1 to 2 hits, and then grab. So because his grab, you don't know when it's coming. Like, it looks like an attack. So if the opponent's not kind of prepared for it, you can just do just the first 2 hits and then grab. So this is kind of the best for Neji because you just want something very quick, because his grab is very slow and it doesn't connect to any of his moves besides like his 4 big hits on his combo. So you may just want to do 1, 2, grab, whether they're guarding or they're not guarding. It's just very good for getting some damage off. I recommend to use the grab whenever they are guarding because you're getting a lot more out of it. There we go. So it is very slow. I really want to recommend to kind of spam this grab because it's not like a spectacular grab. It's actually like just booty cheeks. Like, it's actually like bad. But you know, you can make it work. That tilt, nah, you can't make that work. It's kind of garbage. But let's move on to his jutsu. So his jutsu is his 8 trigrams palm rotation. So with this jutsu, I wouldn't say this jutsu wouldn't be too bad if Shippuden Neji didn't just have a better version of it. So it's basically just the worst version of Neji from Shippuden. He can't cancel it. He can't use it in the air, and he's left wide open afterwards. And you can't use it to, what I'm trying to do, use it as a combo finisher. It's like the beta version for Shippuden Neji. So it kind of has all the disadvantages for Shippuden Neji. Like, the range is smaller. You can't cancel it. You can't use it in the air. It does less damage. Like, it's kind of just a little bit bad. So the only way to use this as Neji is to use it to try to bait a sub. So what I mean by that is, let's say the opponent, let's say you're fighting an opponent, right? And you do like the first 4 hits, you can do the rotation, then you can switch it to another character and then grab them or run away. One of those two. This is using it as Neji, so because you can't use it as Neji to in combos. You can only use it to pretty much bait out a sub. Pretty much use this whenever you think they're about to sub. Like, just do a couple of hits, use this, and then you switch out to another character. Like it's almost like a tilt. Like, it's like that's how it is. This is the only way to really use this as Neji because it's not bad. It's just not amazing. I think it's pretty much the fact that we see a better version of it in the game. We see a better version, which is Shippuden Neji. But it's also good for breaking the guard, as you just saw right there. If I turn the guard on and do the down combo. And then that's perfect for actually like ending it with the 8 trigram. So, you know, you can work around it. But I recommend using it in a way where, whenever you are on an opponent, you pretty much just use it, and you just use it when you think you're about to sub, and then you can switch out to the other person. I think that's the best way of using this jutsu. Any other way, using it as Neji is kind of bad because there's better jutsus for doing that objective. Now, using it as support, it's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. Like, I've seen worse jutsu. So if I'm using like Rock Lee or something, you can just use this and make sure they make sure you can predict their sub behind you. So it's not anything too spectacular. You know, you just use it whenever you're on a person and you think they're about to sub and Neji got your back. Like, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. It's not really used for protecting yourself. It's not really used to get pressure or anything. It's just used to bait out a sub, and that's all you can really use it for. And let me see, damage wise, I don't think it does a lot of damage. You can't charge either. I remember in Storm 1, if you actually get hit by the jutsu, it went into a cutscene. I wonder why they took that out. If it went into a cutscene, that would have made it a lot more better actually, because it does like confirm damage. But yeah, you can't ask for everything. So I like if I really had to grade the jutsu, I'd probably give like a C-. Like it's not bad, but it's on that verge of being bad if you don't know how to use it properly. Next, we're gonna go into his ultimate jutsu. So Neji's ultimate jutsu, I have been practicing with Neji for a good while now, and this is definitely one of the harder ultimate jutsu cancels I ever did. So yeah, let me demonstrate first, and then I will teach you how I did it. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's the 5th hit of his neutral combo. So the only reason I say this is hard is because this is an ultimate jutsu where you're not getting a lot out of. So because you're only using the first 5 hits, and this is the only combo that works as ultimate jutsu. And because of that, it's only the first 5 hits. You're not getting a lot of damage from those first 5 hits, so it's not gonna be a lot of damage. Okay, try one more time. There we go, I got it. So it's the 4th hit. It's the 4th hit. And also the reason why this jutsu is very hard to pull off frequently is because Neji's hits look the exact same. And you have to aim for the 4th hit, which is connected to another hit. So yeah, so on the 4th hit, the 4th and the 5th hit are connected. So you have to aim for the 4th hit. So it's very hard to get down. I suggest if you really want to use this character, you have to make sure you get this ultimate jutsu down pat, because it is imperative that you know what you're doing with this character. Because I tried every single other version of his combo, and they don't how do I put it? They don't cancel his ultimate jutsu. Like, this is literally the only combo there is for this character, and this combo doesn't get a lot of damage off. So yeah, you just gotta work with what you got. So it's hard for less damage. So I will say this is one of the worst ultimate jutsus in the game. But you know, I've seen worse. Just because there are some ultimate jutsus that don't have a cancel, like Toby or Gaara, PTS Gaara. They actually don't have a cancel. So at least this boy has a cancel, because I was practicing him for about an hour, and I was getting doubts that he even had ultimate jutsu cancel. But anyways, let's go on into his awakening now. Actually, no, let me do the overview for this character. So this character is a full-on pressure character. You always want to be in the opponent's face most of the time. You always want to be attacking the guard, and you never really want to back out, honestly, unless you have to, like you're out of subs. But the one thing you really have to do with this Neji is use his pressure technique, which I taught you. Use his air combo to reset your combo on someone's guard, because this is very important. Because this pretty much makes you a pressure character right here. And because you have fast hits, you will actually out-prioritize most people. So his combos are decent. His air combo is okay, just because of his air combo pulls him back down to the ground, which means he has less lag on some stuff whenever he does his combo. So it's decent. His air combo is decent. His grab and his tilt, you don't really want to use too often because they're not really that good, and Neji doesn't excel in those type of things. So you're mainly just going to be pressing like your attack button most of the time and trying to find out how to get in on the opponent's guard, because that's all you need to be worried about. How do I get in on their guard, and how do I damage them? That's really all you're worried about. Let me see what else was. His jutsu, you really don't want to be using too much. I would say use his jutsu more of a support, if anything. Now his jutsu as himself and support is kind of mediocre. It's not the best at all. It's not the best. But if you use it correctly, then it can be a little bit decent. But still, like it's really not that good. Like the only redeeming factor, the only good thing, amazing thing I see about this Neji is the fact that he has very fast hits. Very fast. Like it's insanely fast. And you get this down, like just getting this and practice getting in on the opponents, you're gonna seem like you're overpowered when you're really not. Like you're really not overpowered at all. But anyways, that's the overview for Neji. Let's go on to his awakening. So his awakening is kind of the same for every PTS awakening that's not Rock Lee or Sasuke or Naruto. You pretty much have just the exact same moveset, which I hate that about Stoneford. I don't think majority of the cast should have just a power up in their awakening. I think everyone should have different stuff in their awakening. That's why it's called an awakening. But with Neji, everything's kind of the exact same. Nothing really different about him. So I would say just play Neji how you would play Neji when you're out of awakening, because there's kind of no difference. Besides the fact that you can attack a person and their their energy bar drains down whenever you hit them. So that's the only difference, which is pretty good. And also you do more damage. Also, you know, that's always a good thing. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, so really in this awakening, you really just, again, want to be hitting the opponent as much as possible. Practice getting in, because you can get zoned out pretty easy with this Neji. So it just doesn't take a lot of practice with this character. But at least you know your advantages, because with this Neji, he's a pretty low tier character, I would say. But if you practice in what Neji's good in, you can see him overpowered, and when he's good in is his O mashing, is his attacking. You want to do this a lot. Don't really use anything else, because everything else is kind of trash. The juice is trash, grab's trash, till is trash. No, he doesn't excel at those things. But anyways, yeah, that's the overview of Neji. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tell me who the next character you want me to use for the next episode, because I'll just put them on the votes, and I will tally up the votes, and that will be the next character. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. My name is 012, and I'll see you guys next time.